Welcome back to the podcast. Before we forget, where I'm Duran,
I'm Mike.
and we got a question that we want to ask. We are still here with our guests. You want to introduce?
I'm Jackie.
There we go.
My mama / auntie. Don't ask. And we got a question. What's the question, Michael?
So Kel Mitchell from Kenan and Kel recently spoke about how he stayed with his ex-wife after she cheated and got pregnant by another man.
Ooh.
Huh?
Yeah,
I know.
I seen that.
So do you think it's right for somebody to air out their dirty laundry after they've made a decision to move forward with that person?
Like, he not with her, is he?
No, they're not together. It's ex-wife now. But he stayed with her after she cheated on him multiple times.
I mean, at this point, that's fair game because he took the bullet fragment already, and then ultimately they end up splitting up. So at this point, it don't matter what you say.
I know, but like,
She aired him out.
she did.
She aired him out for the stuff that happened on Nickelodeon.
After this was all, she didn't say nothing about him until after he aired out, like, oh, my ex-wife got pregnant by another man and cheated on me and all of this, and I decided to stay with her. So like, he tried to tarnish her name first, and then she came back and was like, hey, if you want to talk about, dirt, then I'm gonna bring up some
Was
dirt
it just
too.
one time? I thought it was multiple times.
No, it was multiple times, but outside of that, I feel like there's levels to it. There's levels of, like, if you cheating, that's one level, but when you get pregnant by this person and have a baby, I feel like that's a whole nother level.
Let me tell you something. This ain't the 1850s. I'm gone. I'm be going faster than the magic trick. I'm be going faster. That didn't even sound right. But anyway, I'm gonna be going faster than a rabbit out of a hat, faster than a person in the box, faster than black dads in the hood. I'm gone.
But the question isn't if you're staying or leaving. The question is, let's say you chose to stay, right? So is it okay now that y'all have gotten a divorce later on?
Yeah, to air
for
out all
you
the
to
dirty
go back
laundry.
and air out this dirty laundry after you made a conscious choice to say I'm staying with that person.
You know what? Me, I'd have left. Because like Duran said, having a baby is two different things from just cheating.
Yeah.
But airing it out, no, I wouldn't even want nobody to know I'm that stupid and stay with somebody that had multiple babies with other people while we married. I mean, I wouldn't want nobody to know that at all.
And it's like, that's personal business. So if I aired it out, it's strictly because I'm being petty. So at this point, I've gotten to a point where I'm comfortable with everybody knowing I really don't care. But I need them to know that you are dark and twisted, as stupid as I am for staying. You jacked up in the head, because how you do that and then come back home?
Yeah, but who are you truly hurting? Like, what's the point of telling that story?
Yeah.
Because the only person that's really going to be affected, she might be affected, but really it's going to be the kids that they may be adults now, they may not, they may be in their teenage years, but that's who's going to be affected.
Let me tell you something. When you upset, you don't think sensible.
I don't even think he was upset. He was just in an interview with, I think it was Shannon Sharp.
See, it's this Club Shay Shay.
Something about
That
Shannon
Club
Sharp.
Shay Shay, and they sit on that couch, whatever in that drink. Y'all better
Boy.
stop sipping that.
But he raised the kids, right?
He did.
He did.
He did.
He raised them like
I
his
wouldn't want
dad.
nobody to know that them weren't my kids.
Like,
if I
that's
was him.
crazy. And
Why air it out?
That's my thing.
something happened that we don't know. That's all that is. A conversation, something happened. He felt disrespected.
But
Hey.
what if the kids thought he was their real daddy?
Hey,
Because he stayed with her and raised them.
when you let that
Why
thing
would you
go,
do that
they get
to the kids?
they get strays.
That's
I'm
crazy.
I'm sure, depending on their age, they may have known, but still, like,
Mm.
that has to put some type of like severance between you and that relationship with them kids.
Yeah.
Because regardless of what anybody say, kids gonna love their mama.
Mm-hmm.
They gonna take up for their mama. And so it's just, if you say anything that's gonna attack or degrade their mama, they gonna feel a certain type of way about it.
Yeah. Yep. You right about
Hey,
that.
that's a different level of F them kids, and he was on it. He had time. He had time today, cuz. That's all I'm
Wow.
saying. He had
Yeah.
time. But like I said, it's that couch, man. It be doing something to people. So I don't. That might not even been his intention because that's not why he was invited on the show. Let's be real.
I don't think so.
That's not. That just it just can't. I felt like maybe he was under pressure to have some dramatic story because everybody been going on there since Cat Williams and saying something crazy, like how old girl came on there talking about people. No, she was gaslighting everybody.
I know who you're talking about.
Who was?
The girl who was she was on The Real. She was on Amanda Seals. That's
Amanda
her name.
Seals. Yeah.
She literally blamed every single person in her life for everything that ever happened. Never took no accountability for nothing, not one thing. And she thought that was about to get her, like an
She
award.
wouldn't even give him a hug when he came in. Like he greeted her, he tried to go for a hug, and she was like, "No, like that's not whatever." And then later in the show, she wanted a hug from him, and he was like, "I tried to give you a hug, you told me no." And she was like, "That was then, but this is now, and I'm asking you for a hug." So he gave her one, but I'm just like,
It was kind of
"Bro,
weird.
I would have kicked you off my damn couch.
Right.
You could go."
You getting free alcohol and you telling this dry story and you lying. You know you lying. She was looking at him dead in his face and he was looking at her like she was stupid.
When I was in the 4th grade, a kid hit me with a volleyball. It wasn't my fault. The
What?
coach said, "Put your hands up." It was your fault for just staring at it.
So everybody just always picked on you. They always fired you because you never did nothing. You was really good at everything and you put your heart into it and just everybody wanted to see you fail. Crazy. So I felt like he was under that type of pressure. Monique went on there. She had her story.
So this is a TV show or
No,
a podcast?
It's a podcast.
I've never seen
But
it.
it's on YouTube so you can see the video. This is where Cat Williams kind of went off on everybody again. And it kind of blew up. His stuff blew up again. And then he talking about, I could run a 440. Nobody believed him. And then
And
he
he
ran
did
out
it.
here and he ran a 440, but it wasn't a 100-yard dash. It was like a 40.
Since he did that, ain't nothing been right.
No.
Ain't nothing. Not one thing been right. Since soon as he did that, just everything went wrong in 2024. Just immediately at the top of the year, you got Jada out here dressing like Fat Joe, and just crazy. The rap game messed up. Nobody can put no music out because everybody's scared now.
All right. So let's bring it back though. Okay?
Back.
Let's bring it back. So now let's say the shoe's on the other foot, right?
Mm-hmm.
You were the one who made the mistake. You had a baby with somebody else. Your spouse has decided that y'all are going to stick together,
Right.
right? Work it out. 10 years down the line, y'all get a divorce and they out here telling people, yo, airing out your dirty laundry. What do you do in that instance?
I wouldn't do anything. I just,
At this point,
I mean, if it happened later on, I'm already at peace. So I would just let them talk. I wouldn't address it or anything.
You ain't going to say nothing.
I'm not going to say anything because
You ain't
why
going to
add
talk
fuel
about
to the fire?
how they third toe curl over their fourth toe. It look like a little T-Rex hand.
No, I won't tell anything.
look,
Believe me, because it's a couple of exes I got here that I'm not with, of course, but I have secrets that I'm still holding for people that don't give two fucks about me.
Mm.
And I have secrets that I've never told. What's it gonna prove? Nothing. I'm petty, but
You
No.
better than me because I'm P-E to the T-T-Y.
mhm.
no.
You take it to 4, I'm gonna go to 5.
I'm doing the whole Kendrick treatment. I don't care if it's real or not. It's getting aired
You out
out.
here talking, I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk, I hate the way that you
I
dress.
was like, yeah, when we was dating, she tripped up the stairs and busted her head in front of everybody. Yeah, she did.
Look, I got the video
I'm
right
like,
here.
None of that didn't even happen. I'm like, and that's why all her tires on her car is used. That's why I put the wrong oil in there because I was trying to do the oil change, and I hope the engine block break. Yeah, I'm petty.
Also, police,
Wow.
she's still driving around on tags from 2024.
Go get her. Somebody
January.
come get her.
Her tags gonna expire all year, y'all. It's May. Come
This-
get her.
It's crazy, but I ain't got no money. But yeah, I just felt like that's what it was for him, and like I mean, it's different degrees. Either you're gonna be petty or you're not. It don't really
Okay,
affect
but are
nobody.
you gonna be petty if you?
Oh yeah, didn't you just hear me say they getting the Kendrick treatment?
Shoot.
They getting 44 diss tracks. I don't care if it do nothing or not. It make me feel good about myself.
Mm.
So when it come to light, sometimes you gotta do what's best for you.
So
No.
he aired all that out because of something she said?
No, it was just it was an interview. He got asked a question about something, and somehow it
It
brought up
Wow.
and it evolved into that. Like something about this show gets people because here's what it is. In most interviews with him, they ask a question, the person answers. They ask whoever the interviewer leads the way of where the interview is going to go.
Mhm.
But with Shannon Sharp, he gives them alcohol. He asks a question. They respond, and he be like, "No." Then what they say, and then they just keep going. Oh, come on now, that ain't happened, did it? And they be like, "Yeah, it happened, man. Let me tell you about this other time when tell me about it." Then like Shannon Sharp just he legit is like everybody's uncle, just trying to get the story, and he get it.
I think that was something he been wanting to tell.
He been one to
He hurried up and said it.
What's crazy is that's not even in his character.
see.
he-
Now, I think he been hurting and
Yeah.
holding on to that one. And she probably says something to him like either she says something to him or the kid says something like, "You ain't my daddy," or "You ain't they daddy," and he was like, "Damn,
Do they have any biological together?
I don't know.
I mean, even if they did, he probably wouldn't believe they was his.
I don't know." But that's when his villain era started,
Man,
Wow.
right there.
like you just leave.
Yeah.
I wanted to even avoid that. That's taking on a big task.
He had a decision to make, right? When that's happened, he could have either went the Kel Mitchell route, which is what he did, or the Future route. He could have been the hottest rapper in the game had he turned his heart off and become Future.
He should have understood she out there raw dogging and could bring anything home. Not once, but multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
For no reason.
That's
This
a
man,
reason to leave all alone right there because you don't care about me.
and she know about the stuff he went through on
But-
growing up.
That's my thing. I really think like he won't say much about it, and I think that speaks a lot. But like the Nickelodeon docuseries that's coming out and everything, like you hear so much of what happened to these child actors
Mhm.
with Nickelodeon, and I think something did happen with Kel. Nobody mentioned it, but I think so because if you
Hmm.
look at his life after like Keenan and Kel show and Good Burger, like he kind of disappeared for a while and then didn't show back
Yeah.
up until like later seasons of 101 with Kyla Pratt,
Mhm.
where he was like the landlord, but he still wasn't that funny. He wasn't the same Kel. Then you didn't see him again until Dancing with the Stars.
Man, him and Keenan and Kel disappeared.
Now Keenan been on Saturday Night Live for like 17 years.
He had, but before he got that, he did an interview and said he went broke. And nobody knew that. He was broke for 7 months. Nobody wasn't calling him. He got forgot what movie he had just did. It was a minute before he said it was before he did Love Don't Cost a Thing.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So, and then even after that, it was still dry. So yeah, it's stuff that happened to these people, and then they just lash out. And I feel like this was just him lashing out. But I mean, I can't say, whether or not he was ultra petty for that, because I don't know the stipulations behind it. But for us, I'm definitely would say something because that's just me. But y'all let us know what y'all think. Would y'all air out the dirty laundry after you already decided to stay with this person? Or if the shoe was on the other foot, what would you do? Let us know.
All right.